Wait, can you say the link?
In this video, I'll show you how to set up and manage live streams in YouTube's live control room. In this video, YouTube's live control room. In this video, YouTube's live control room. In this video,
Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, you're right. It's not buffering anymore. There you go. You just made a canasta. Hey, how do you say it in English, by the way? You made a shot? Like when you make a canasta, how do you say that? A basket? Okay. Makes more sense. Look at that. Oh, I see that green thing, yeah. Right. Good. And you're a Laker? Isn't that like the one from California? Like the... The quality is really good. I mean, I see like it looks pretty HD, and I mean, whatever you want, whatever you want. It looks really good though. I mean, like it's no longer buffering, like 100%. It's not longer. And there you go. See it now. See the uniform. And can you play against like all the people online, right?
2K MC, and I'm ready.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the
yeah, that's why I hear that the PP, like the PP.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming up for you shortly, it is the Los Angeles Lakers in action against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers. Instead of making a move to get among the Western Conference's top teams, they've actually taken a couple of steps backwards this year. We'll see if they have a late season push in them.
Exactly.
Guys in the past, shot block.
Yeah, I mean, don't spend. Trust me, don't. We're PC gamers, bro. We don't spend money on that shit.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis.
So the Clippers versus the Lakers.
Coming to you from Southern California. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas.
I don't hear the
Kevin
game.
Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline.
No, I don't.
Hey, Dave.
Well, LeBron James is closing in
I hear
on
from
the top
kind
three
of from your game,
list in
but I don't hear
scoring.
from the actual YouTube.
LeBron said it's an
You
honor.
sure you don't have it muted from YouTube?
No, because that's just my...
Wait. I think it might just be my YouTube. Let me just close everything. Okay, there you go. Okay, go back to the game. Okay, go back to the game.
But he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending,
you there?
getting blocked shots and things of that nature, always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LeBron.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
And the Clippers starting 5. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2 guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. G is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Howard in at the center position. Steve, when it comes to memorable regular season games, Christmas Day matches up as the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it is. And when you play on Christmas Day, it's special because you're one of several teams that get a chance to play, and the rest of the entire league and the country and the world is watching you. All eyes are on the NBA on Christmas Day. It is very, very special.
Now here's Rondo. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And that one's good by...
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Oh, you watched the replay. Nice.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Beverley with the ball. And there's the pass to Morris. Here's George. Off to a good start.
Just so you know, if you're talking, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now. Do you hear me?
First shot attempt.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Rondo passes to G. Howard kicks to G. Lakers working the ball around now. 3-pointer. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Now here's Beverley, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's George, and it's good off the glass.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Beverley looking around, pass to Leonard. Over James, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverley.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
Shoots. G, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
George dishes to Beverley. And here is Zubac. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game, 4 on the shot clock. And it's Beverly missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Take a break. Take a break. Good shot.
You're like in the minute and like you're not really playing right now. You're like in the instant replay.
And that one falls for Davis.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
Now, here's George. He had 22 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass all around, and just his effort level was off the charts.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread. They can score facing the basket. All three franchise players.
Now here's LeBron. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And the shot goes down. G's got 8.
That's great offense. LeBron does it over and over again, whether it be for himself or for one of his teammates.
And George kicks to Zubac. LeBron against Leonard. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. G passes to Howard. Now James. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard against LeBron. Pass to Zubac.
Oh,
Pocket
shit.
6.
Perfect guy.
On the wing, George. They need this. That one falls. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, what's up, John?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Mike.
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. If you were talking previously, I couldn't hear you.
Lakers leading by 7. Now here's James. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Howard dishes to James. Here's G. Offensive rebound. And it's Davis with the jam.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Now here's Beverly. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zubac trying to break loose. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Rondo against Beverly. Pass to Morris. Dishes to George.
Damn, bro, you're winning by big time, 7-8.
But you see, I made 11 points of the 17 that we have, so that means I'm fucking carrying my team, you know?
Morris. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Lobbed up there for Howard.
Beautiful.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Damn! You did?
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the Clippers
so you control when they pass and
first time out here.
Correct. If I press X, it means I want them to give me a pass, so I can press a button and they will give me a pass. But sometimes they can steal the ball off of a bad pass, so you know I have to make sure I do it at the right time.
Take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And I got benched now, so took a break.
Big group substitution here for the
Clippers. Oh, shit.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Zubac. Patterson comes in for Marcus Morris. Williams, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
First one falls for him.
Noah's one of those guys. He has a perfect blend of a guy who loves to play defense and loves to pass the basketball. He's unselfish.
One is no good. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
And Morris throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Jackson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13.
You're going to send an email to Nick?
Williams can't hit that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that...
Yeah, I just said that right now. Basically, with my hours for the week, I'm basically like announcing and saying that basically we're ready to deploy the online orders.
Nice.
I'm showing him also your
feed from George
your home page, like the home page for the order now button.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen that yet.
Okay.
Waiters surveying the D. The pass to Green. And here's Kuzma. He's guarded by Williams. Kuzma, that's good.
Able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Jackson against Morris. And Patterson kicks to George.
I'm just saying that I agree with it. They like
outside Jackson. outside Williams. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 5.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Jackson against Waiters. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Joakim Noah.
Do you hear yourself in the stream, by the way, Jan?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. I need to figure out a way how just to capture the game. Or whatever.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And the season numbers for them
but
at
it's
the
so
line thus
weird
far.
how you like replying back to me after I've said it a while ago. It's like there's like a delay when you hear me. It's so weird.
Because you probably muted me on Battle.net, dude. You probably muted me on Battle.net.
No.
Yes.
No, dude, I'm looking at Battle.net right now. Like right now.
Okay, we'll see. I'm talking right now. Are you still hearing a delay?
Bro. Wait. Let me just mute myself and mute you on the game. Okay, talk. Gerardo.
Okay, what's up? I'm talking right now. What's up, man? I'm talking to you right now, bro.
G.
What's up? I'm talking right now. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me right now?
G.
Oh my god, dude. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? Can you hear can you hear me?
Babe, the thing is still really turning.
It's still going?
No.
are really poor, something I'm sure they are making.
Group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in.
John.
For Noah. Morris comes in for Patrick Patterson. Leonard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. Here's James, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Taking advantage of what's there. LeBron reads the situation correctly.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Beverly. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Nuggets, put on a show. He scored 41 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Howard. There's the dish to G. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. G's got 14 points for the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Passes it to Jackson. Lets a floater go. Zubac trying to break loose. Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jackson.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
And that one's good by G.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Jackson against Rondo. To the inside, and stolen by James. To the paint, and there's Howard. That's good on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? And what was more fun to watch last season than Patrick Beverly checking Kevin Durant in the playoffs?
Patrick Beverly's energy and fight gave the Clippers a chance every night. Obviously, the Warriors' talent won out, but the Clippers made them work every step of the way. It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
Knocked away. Looking to end the run. Morris, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. From downtown, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from G. G's got 20.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Clippers call time here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Here's Leonard, up and in on the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
The Lakers rebound. A nice shot by Howard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Takes it from 10, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
They grab their own miss. Howard. And the rejection by Zubats. Leonard attacking, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
He's an NBA champion and Finals MVP in 2014. Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Scooped up. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 10 points.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
Zubats kicks to Leonard. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Here's G. All good from outside.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Leonard missing. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Davis. Here's LeBron. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. G, no good. Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. And the foul called on G. One second left. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jay, a lot of scoring from you in the first half. What are you guys doing offensively that's allowed you to be so successful?
Hey, this might come off as a little bit cocky, but I honestly can say I believe there's no one on that team that can guard me right now, you know? Hey, no disrespect, but that's how confident I am with my shot right now. And you better believe I'll keep it going, man, after the break.
Well, you do not lack for confidence. See you in the second half. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so... And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with G. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Clippers trail by 14. The shot. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Leonard on the wing, fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The putback, it's hauled in by George. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Poke loose. He kicks it to Beverly. Right side, George. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Morris. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Morris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked." It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space. Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. Here's G. Trying to get open as Davis. And again, the Lakers no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Leonard. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to Rondo. The pass to G. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. G's got 22 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Everly with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Rondo against Leonard. Over Rondo. And it's Leonard missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Lakers working the ball around now. And that one, good. Howard's got 8 points.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Beverly, the pass to Morris. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. Also have the same, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. 11-point game. So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Beverly finds Zubats. And here is Morris. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3.
You want to win? Well, show me on the defensive end. AD continues to do it.
Pass to Rondo. Outside, Davis. Kicks it to G. From deep.
Yeah, what he said is that he's most likely going to come with his girlfriend maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. But he doesn't know if his job needs him, which is good if he has work. Right?
Oh, yeah, couple swap?
No, yeah, that's my brother.
Couple swap? Yo, G, you there?
Babe, I'm putting the taxes and
Yes, but our taxes are
And out of
cool,
bounds
right?
as the Clippers gain possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players
What's up, dude?
interested to see how this thing
You hear me?
turns out.
You look at George. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. No good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Beverly against LeBron. Here's the teardrop.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Rondo kicks to G. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 14. Beverly the pass to Leonard. The shot, no good. Davis with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And the rejection by James. Here's G. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got 8 rebounds in this game. Beverly dishes to Morris. Here's George. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
And George with the stuff.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do. Understands the spacing.
Goes up on the wing, and that one's good by G. G's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Beverly against Rondo. Beverly with the ball. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's Davis missing. Clippers trail by 12. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's, well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And the foul called on G. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
And that one is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
Lakers leading by 10. Passes it to G. Lets it go from deep. And Howard slams it home.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Outside, George. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. James against Leonard. Here's Morris.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
Here's Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Rondo's got his first 3 points of the game. And Smitty with Beverly and at his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Morris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Rondo. That one goes in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Yep, it counts. And that's now 27 points for George.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's how. Oh!
Yes. Good. And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 17. Zubac kicks to George. Some solid defense from G.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The Lakers rebound.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And that one's good, Leonard.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Here's G. That three off the mark.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
George, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
James outside, and they double up James. He dishes it to G, wants to get it to Rondo and does. He gets it in there, and the Lakers lead by 19.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
With the floater. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Here's James, and the Lakers tack on two more.
In some ways, this is the glue to LeBron's offense, unstoppable from mid-range.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 21. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Dwight Howard.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This is the most exciting we've ever seen. They have to appreciate just what it could be.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Che?
Yo.
We need you in the press room in 10.
Okay, got it.
Great game, Che. Can you talk about your performance beyond the arc tonight?
Yeah, man, that J was wet, flawless. Kobe. Come on, Ted, you know I'm hot.
So, Che, it seems like you're really in the groove tonight. What helped you get going?
Well, you know, we like to play a team game. So everything you get should come in the flow of the offense. I mean, if you're open, then the ball's supposed to find you. Tonight, I was the guy that was open and my teammates found me. So shout out to them.
Hey, how you been, man? Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Shut up, shut up!
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
No, what the fuck? What are you doing, dog?
get to work. Here's what we're going to do. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get the next one. Hey, keep the ball, huh?
Esta es la bebida y yo le llego. ¿Dónde está mi gente? Y yo le llego.
Che and company are cooking up a nice little winning streak here.
How you feeling tonight?
Can't stand the
game.
Stay out of the kitchen. The only thing nicer than a winning streak is an even longer.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. And let's look at the last handful of before we get, well, winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. The pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference, and also it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in LA and say, "Hey, we're the best right now."
And now the Lakers starting group: LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with G. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rondo against Lillard. 13 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And the pass to G. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Lillard against LeBron. Now Lillard. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Ariza has the open look. Off target from outside. Here's G. The dish to Davis. Now here's James. 9-point game his last outing. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's McCollum. D right on him. Floats one up. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Howard. No one near James as he lets it go. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Drops in the tray.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the basket is good. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ariza outside. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Oh, you can't get James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
Trailblazers trail by 8. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. Ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's G. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. G's gone an outstanding 3 of 4 from three-point territory. Rondo against Lillard. The 3. Rebound the Lakers. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan.
How about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You look at G. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And I just love the way the competition between these rookies has taken shape this year. Everybody wants to take home that Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, everybody wants to join the club. Come on, fellas, get in the club. But yeah, it's been an especially intriguing race for that honor this season. And it's only going to get more so as we head into the stretch drive.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. It doesn't. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, what if I have guys that like shoot it outside and don't come to the paint?
Right.
Well, then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all about offense, having a balanced offense, and then guys willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and be engaged on the defensive end.
Rondo looking over the floor. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 6.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
McGee, the pass to Waiters. Over to the left wing. G drills it from outside. He's got 18.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there's the call on James. They're shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got G. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's James in at the 2-guard spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, G in their last game against the Clippers did some solid work. He added 27 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. They're playing great team ball. It's largely because of his impressive play. Kevin, let's see if they can keep the win streak alive tonight.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff.
What the fuck? No!
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Fucked up, man.
Dude, come on, fellas, keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Fuck.
Trailblazers trail by 16. McCollum kicks to Anthony. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable. Tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's Trent. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz. Inside. Anthony's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 18. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at McCollum. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending a guard and the pick and roll comes and fights through that pick, and as a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of the rules. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
Cullen passes to Whiteside. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
And it had been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Here's Anthony, and the lead is down inside single digits. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
McCollum, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rondo dishes to G. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down. With one on the clock. The shot off that time. And so it's Los Angeles. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Follow. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. And G has it in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard looking around. Here's McCollum, and it's good. 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to James. Here's G. The good-looking shot from the wing. G's got 26. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. It's a floater, and it's good on the way in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
LeBron passes to G. That shot misses. And it's Portland the other way. Anthony kicks to Lillard. LeBron against McCollum. Pass to Anthony. Over Rondo. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Anthony.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 29 points for G.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
McCollum, left side. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Lakers leading by 9. Rondo passes to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give them a little height. But on their offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
Howard up on top. And good that time. Howard's got his 2nd bucket.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, the Trailblazers, 7.5 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, Kevin, you know, it's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. I mean, first of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double-team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Chris, more and more, we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was a child, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road it's great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Green dishes to Davis. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. Ariza, right side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
Green passes to Davis. Now Howard, covered by Anthony. Nurkic with the block. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last for the Trailblazers. And the Lakers with possession here. They led by as many as 18 points.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's G in at the 3. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. The game on the line, you know what time it is. It's dang time.
Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Well, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. Off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 15. Ariza outside. Pass to McCollum. Right at the free throw line. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Rondo against Lillard. Howard kicks to G. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Trail Blazers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
James checked in for Caldwell Pope. G, no good. Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard outside. Here's Whiteside, and the layup falls.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3 from McCollum. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside Rondo. From deep. The Lakers rebound.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
The pass to Whiteside. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part. That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Rondo kicks to G. From outside, off the mark.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's Anthony, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do, man. Make matters worse.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Matumbo. Oh, come on,
I bet.
Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get off shot blockers.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
And the pick and roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Jusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer, too. He had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick and roll game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to G from 18 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. And here's McCollum for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Davis buries the 20-footer. Davis has got 14 points now in the second half.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Here's McCollum. Not a lot of room.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
And Davis puts it in.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
McCollum outside. Again, McCollum missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's G. Again, the Lakers.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's an 18-point game. Here's McCollum. Hit from the high post.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Rondo passes to Howard. It's Davis on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Davis kicks to G. Trying to get open is Davis. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from G.
Oh, my word. This is a shooting exhibition. A three-point barrage for him.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And here's Whiteside. And a deep three from Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 27 points.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the three or risk the blow-by.
Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And
what the fuck?
With some arc, and he lays it up and in. He's got 29 points.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, Kev, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
Passes it to G. Lets the three fly. Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And this is going to end in a lopsided.
Good, another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And here's McCollum for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. It's stolen by G. Pulls up for three. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Tries again, and Davis lays it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They need this. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Here's G. He kicks it to Howard. Here's G. Misses
no!
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, this place is still buzzing. Looking at Che's offensive outburst, it was incredible. What was going through your mind as that point total kept shooting up?
Oh, man, I didn't want that final buzzer to sound. I knew pretty early on that this was going to be a special night for me. I felt like if we had another 4 quarters, I could double what I just did. No doubt my mind about that.
Well, it was amazing to see, and we're glad we were here to see it. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great
nice
interview
game,
once
Che.
again.
Thanks, V. You must be looking forward to facing those guys again.
Hey, you said it, Vinny, not me. Hey, Patty, what's up?
Any concerns over giving them some bulletin board material, Che?
Concerns? No, not really. I mean, we played a game on the court. Bulletin board got nothing to do with it.
What do you think the key was to your hot scoring tonight?
Making smart decisions, being decisive, knowing where my shots are supposed to come from, and not hesitating when I've got the advantage. He'll be high. Maybe not. Maybe not. Somewhere on the straight. Here he comes.
Hey, Che.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I want to bring Josh over here. He's got something to talk to you about the Top Takes Daily interview.
Okay.
You remember Josh from Beats?
Yeah, Josh, what's up?
Great to see you again, Che. Great game tonight.
I appreciate that, Josh.
So Josh has a couple things he wants to go over with you that you could sprinkle into the interview.
Okay.
Well, obviously, only mention this stuff if it comes up organically. We want you to feel comfortable out
That's
there.
right. There's no benefit from forced plugs.
Of course.
So let's keep the pressure low. Any mention with beats is a plus. We'd be happy with a simple plug. But if you're feeling up to it, you can throw in some stuff about our tech, too.
Okay, like what?
Right off the top, the noise cancellation feature. We call it Pure Adaptive Noise Canceling, Pure ANC for short. But if you just said noise cancellation, that'd be great. You don't have to live neck deep in the weeds on this one.
Okay, Pure ANC, I got that.
Nice, and I'll have a cheat sheet up there before the interview.
All right, Levi.
And we've also got something else called Fast Fuel, where you get a 3-hour charge in around 10 minutes. But the main plug is noise cancellation. That's what we really love you to hit out there.
Noise cancellation, I got it.
Awesome, great, thanks, Josh.
So if anything comes up, questions, whatever, just tell Levi and he'll let me know.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
We know it'll be a rock solid partner, Che.
All right, brother.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, sounds good. Get it, Beats? Sounds good?
No, bro. That wasn't good.
Well, it is a special day here today at Top Takes Daily as we are joined live in studio with one of the NBA's brightest new stars, Che. Welcome to the show, Che.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me, Dan.
Of course. Now, you've had to overcome a lot on your path up to the league. We all know about the doubt you faced coming in as a 4-year college player. So with that, my first question for you is, how does it feel to silence the haters?
Haters? I can't even hear them, Diane.
So are you one of those guys who doesn't do social media? We're seeing a lot of that trending recently.
No, it's my beats. They have noise canceling technology. Matter of fact, I can't even hear what you're saying, Diane. What'd you say?
Now that is a first.
Well, I can't hear you, Diane. What'd you say?
Do you think we can continue with the interview?
Oh yeah, of course, I got you. Beats.
So now that you've established that you belong in the league, what's next for you? What are your goals?
You know, I really don't want to put a limit on it. I think if I continue to work hard, anything's possible. So yeah, maybe that's a goal of mine. Just keep working hard.
Is MVP within reach?
I will say this. If you don't set a, high standard for yourself, what's the point? And I'd rather fail at getting to the top than succeed at being mediocre, you know?
Absolutely. So before we wrap things up, one last question for you. We all seem to know a lot about Che the athlete, but what's something we don't know about Che the person?
That's a good question, Diane. I'm gonna say a lot of people see me on the court and think I'm flashy or whatever, but really, I'm just a relaxed dude. I mean, you can ask my teammates. I mean, a lot of us get together, try to do some competitive stuff like play 2K, but you know what? I like going to the movies once a week and just chill.
Got any recommendations for us?
Roma on Netflix. Have you watched that film?
I actually have. You like Roma?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? I cried a couple times watching it. I mean, I didn't cry a couple times watching it, but it's a great film.
I must admit, I didn't expect that coming from you.
Multitudes, Diane. Levels.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Watch Roma if you haven't watched it, guys.
Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today in studio with Che. Che, thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is Diane Stone, and you have been watching Top Takes Daily.